Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jai Hind, Namaskar. So, I hope all of you are doing well. Good evening. How are you? So, you may be all aware about this that UPSC has released its cutoff for 2025. So, for 2025 prelims exam as well as mains as well as interview, the cutoff has been released. And just to tell you one simple thing, if you look at the cutoff, this year the cutoff is around 92.66. So that is the cutoff for general category. Okay. In the same manner, you can see the cutoff for EWS, OBC, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and person with benchmark disability. Now, I told you, like after this prelims 2025, after the prelims 2025 itself, I told you that if you are scoring 90 plus, if you are scoring more than 90, then you should be preparing for the mains examination. And you can see the cutoff is around 92.66. I have also given this one analysis that it is 95 plus minus 5. And one more thing I told you that even for all other categories, I have given in that analysis itself that add 4 to 5 number to the previous year cutoff and you will have the cutoff for 2025. So even in the scheduled caste category or other backward categories or EWS, you will find that there is a variation of 4 to 5 numbers mostly. There is a variation of 4 to 5 numbers mostly. And in any condition, you can see this is the number 92.66. Last year, there was a comparatively easier paper and the cutoff is around 92. So if your aim is somewhere near 120, if your aim is somewhere near 120, 100 to 120, then you are in the extreme safe zone. You are in the extreme safe zone if you have been aiming for 120 marks or a minimum of 110 marks. अब बस ये aim लेकर चलो कि you are going to get this 110 plus marks in UPSC prelims. Once you are having this marks, you will not even need to check the cutoff after the examination. Once you are assured about this, you will not even need to check the cutoff. तो अभी आपके पास टाइम है कि you should not be seeing this thing क्योंकि cutoff is 92, so I will plan for something 90-95. No. Aim for this 110. Once you get this 110, 120, then you will not have to check the cutoff. You will not have to check the answer key also. You can be very much assured that yes, I am going to write the mains and going to clear the exam. So I hope this cutoff will give you that motivation that you can work for this year 2025 examination. Okay, for this 2026 examination. One more thing, a very important information for all of you. We are going to have this open mock test. We are going to have this open mock test for UPSC prelims exam 2026. So it is going to be conducted on 14th of March. This is online as well as offline. It is online as well as offline and both GS as well as CSET paper. So there will be this open mock test on 14th of March. It is available at offline centers also. Wajirabad, Karol Bagh, Prayagraj, Dehradun, Musallapur also, Boring Road also. So at all these centers, we are having this open mock test. Plus at the same time, last year many of the aspirants were asking this, that are we having the online test or not? So yes, online mock test is also there. So you can appear it in online or offline mode. It is in bilingual. So English and Hindi both. Okay. So this is one part. You can register for it. On 14th March, you will have this test. Okay. सर आज की अध्ययन बैच वाले क्लास में जनरल साइंस का पीडीएफ अपलोड हो गया है, चेंज करा. ओके, आई विल आस्क दैट. सीसेट का मेन टॉपिक कौन सा है, इस पे हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया था शंकर. वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट दिस इन द प्रीवियस क्लासेस आल्सो. If you are getting more than 100 plus marks, then it's quite good. If you are getting 100 plus marks in your PT tests, it is quite good. So let's see the topic for today. आज क्या क्या टॉपिक पढ़ना है? The first topic which we are going to discuss is gravitational wave observatory. We are going to discuss about this gravitational wave observatory. Second thing is removal of the chief election commissioner. Third part is Silent Valley National Park. Fourth part is cheetah population and Musi river. So these are the topics which we are going to discuss in today's session. So let's start with some questions. कुछ questions करते हैं, फिर देखते हैं. Consider the following: Kazakhstan, Turkey, Iraq, Iran. How many of them are sharing border with Caspian Sea? बट सर जब रजिस्टर करने जाते हैं तो सिर्फ ऑफलाइन ही ऑप्शन है. ओके, आई विल आस्क द टीम अबाउट इट एंड आई विल लेट यू नो. ओके, आई विल आस्क द टीम अबाउट इट एंड आई विल लेट यू नो. The option. Chanchal, you need to work on that. If you solve sufficient number of questions, you will get more practice. There is only one way of CSAT. In CSAT, there is only one approach. Practice as many questions as you can. So here, if you look at this, Kazakhstan, Turkey, Iraq, and Iran. If we talk about Caspian Sea, Iran is there, Iraq is not there, Turkey is not there, Kazakhstan is there. The correct answer will be option number B. That is only two. We have the Tariq countries: Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Russia. Then we have seen Iran and Kazakhstan. So these are the five nations which are part of the Caspian Sea. Now, second question. A gravity bombs are considered more precise as compared to cruise missiles. Gravity bombs are considered cost effective as compared to targeted missiles. India doesn't have any gravity bombs. So what should be the correct answer here? Question number 2. A option, B option, A option, A option. Now, if we look at this question, a gravity bomb is more precise, incorrect. Second one is correct, third one is incorrect. The correct answer will be option number A. Most of the countries are having gravity bombs. There is nothing new about gravity bombs. Most of the countries are having gravity bombs. So it is the normal bomb which we are having dropping from the aircraft. So now coming to the third part, a stem cell can be used to cure all genetic disorders. Stem cells are being used for development and transplant of all human organs in India at present. They are highly specialized cell with defined role in the human body. So here we have question number 3 with respect to stem cells. So now you have to tell me how many of the statements are correct. B option from Chanchal Shehrawat, D option also. Prince is saying D option. Shubham is also saying D option. A option and D option. A is the right answer. So let's see this part. Can be used to cure all genetic disorder. Incorrect. Are being used for development and transplant of all human organs in India at present. Incorrect. Are highly specialized cells. Incorrect. They are undifferentiated cell, unspecialized cells, no defined role. With defined role, no defined role. There is no such defined role of these things in the body. So here the correct answer will be option number D. That is, none of them are correct. The stem cells are not specialized. They don't have any defined role in the human body. They don't have any such defined role in the human body. So that's why the correct answer will be option number D. So this is the first part. Now coming to this one thing, gravitational wave observatory. So there is a tender. This is in the information from Indian Express. There is one thing called as gravitational wave observatory. There is one thing called as gravitational wave observatory. So from the name it is clear what it will do. What it does? This one observe the gravitational wave. This one is observing the gravitational wave. So it is responsible for observation of the gravitational wave. So the news article is saying that last year there was a tender. There was a tender which was floated in April 2025. The tender was for construction of LIGO observatory in India. The construction was for observation of a gravitational wave observatory in India. But in the last 1 year, there has been no such major progress. There has been no such major progress on this observatory. The work has not started. The target, the government says that the target is to complete this LIGO observatory by 2030 as per the Indian Express. As per the newspaper, it is supposed to be completed by 2030. So from our examination point of view, we have to know first what is gravitational wave, what are the observatories for this, and where are they located. Okay. Where are they located? So let's see this. Okay. So we have got a LIGO center which was planned in Hingoli district of Maharashtra. It was supposed to be completed by 2030, but it has not been given to anyone yet. So we have 4 years remaining, and in 4 years this structure has to be completed. So let's see how much it is going to be successful. Okay. Sir, mock test ऑनलाइन मोड में रजिस्टर नहीं हो रहा है. Okay. मॉक टेस्ट ऑनलाइन मोड में रजिस्टर नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, so I have informed that to team, and as soon as I get some information, I will let you know. Okay. So देखो, so what is gravitational wave? First of all, we have to know about this. What exactly is this? What exactly is this gravitational wave? So gravitational wave is basically one thing which was predicted by Albert Einstein. It is something which has been predicted by Albert Einstein almost 100 years back. More than 100 years back, he has predicted that there is one thing called as gravitational wave. Now the thing is, how is this wave created? What is the source of this wave? How do we get this wave? So it is said that if two massive objects, if suppose that there are two massive objects, if two massive objects revolve or collide with each other, if there are two massive objects like a neutron star, a black hole, a very powerful star, a very heavy star, if they are revolving around each other, or if they are having a collision with each other, this leads to generation of energy wave in the space-time fabric of the universe. This leads to generation of energy, and this energy has been called as gravitational wave. It passes through the entire atmosphere at the speed of light. Okay. This is passing through the atmosphere at the speed of light. So what we see that the motion of massive objects, that is generating ripples, waves in the space-time, and this has been called as the gravitational wave. इसको हमने gravitational wave कहा. Like suppose that you are having a bucket of water, and in that bucket of water, if there are two small boats, आपने दो कागज की नाव बना ली, you have made two such boats of paper, and that is just moving around the water, you will find that some ripples are created, some waves are created in that bucket of water. In same manner, in the universe, if two massive objects are revolving around each other, if they are in motion, their motion is creating a ripple in a space-time fabric, a wave in space-time fabric, and that is what we call as gravitational wave. और इसे हम gravitational wave कहते हैं. So now if you look at this, like there is one thing, LIGO, Laser Interferometry Gravitational Observatory. So this is something which is based in US, and it has observed a signal of gravitational wave which was produced by collision of two black holes in a distant galaxy. So for the first time in 2015, near about 11 years back, there was observation of the first such gravitational wave on Earth using LIGO. Okay. So there are some other observatories, like there is a European observatory called as Virgo. There is one in Japan called as Kangra. So they have also been observing the gravitational wave. इन्होंने भी gravitational wave को observe किया है. And now we have a plan that we will build it in India also. Most of them, they are located in the northern part of the earth. When we are building a LIGO observatory in Maharashtra, it will be much more closer to the equator than Virgo or Kangra or LIGO. So this is one of the very ambitious and very important project for India with respect to scientific development. But in the recent years, the progress has been quite much slow on this regard. So there is one thing called as gravitational wave. In order to observe the gravitational wave, we have to create an observatory. The plan is going on for some time, but we have not been able to do that. At global level, we have three such observatories: LIGO in US, Kangra in Japan, and Virgo in European Union. I hope these three things are clear. ये चीजें clear है? किसी को कोई doubt? What is gravitational wave? So this is the first part. Sir, please take classes on monthly current affairs for 2026. That is very much challenging, Rahi. We are already having Adhyan batch in which we are covering everything subject wise. So in our Adhyan batch, which is already ongoing, we are already covering these topics subject wise for the last 1.5 years. Now, coming to the next part, the removal of, there is this removal of chief election commissioner. Now, this is one thing which was frequently there in the news. Gravitational wave, I have little confusion. Dekho, gravitational wave are energy waves which are created when there is a massive object like a neutron star or a black hole. If it is moving in the space, then its movement, its motion creates a ripple. creates a wave of energy. So that wave of energy is called as gravitational wave. It is passing through the entire universe, and there is various attempt at detecting them. We are trying to detect them. So for detecting them, the LIGO observatories are being created. One has been created in US, one in Europe, one in Japan. There is also a plan to create one in India, but the project is going on slow. I hope that is clear, Gunjan. So we are having this one topic, removal of the Chief Election Commissioner. If we talk about it, the Election Commission of India comes under Article 324 of the Constitution. Okay. Then we see that there is a Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioner as fixed by the President. Right now, we are having Chief Election Commissioner and two other election commissioners. We are having a Chief Election Commissioner and two other election commissioners. What we see, the CEC, it is appointed by the President. Even the other election commissioners, they are also appointed by the President. But here we see that this is on basis of a committee recommendation. There is a committee which is going to recommend the name of the person who is going to be elected as the Chief Election Commissioner. Now the question is, who will be the members of the committee? The members will be the Prime Minister, the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, and also Union Cabinet Minister nominated by the Prime Minister. But I think you may be aware that there was a very much famous case. There was a very much famous case related to the appointment of Election Commission. Can you tell me which case was there? Do you remember which case was there with respect to the appointment of Election Commission? इससे related एक case है, a very famous case. I think some of you might be recalling that there is a very much famous case in Supreme Court with respect to the appointment committee of the Chief Election Commissioner. So can you tell me which case is there? बहुत ही famous case है, तो I think some of you might be recalling that. No idea. Anup Varanwal case. Yes, Anup Varanwal case, in which it was said that there will be Prime Minister, leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, and also Chief Justice of India. Okay. In that case, leader of opposition is not included. No. Deepak, in that case, we see that Union Cabinet Minister is not included. Prime Minister, leader of opposition in Parliament, in the Lok Sabha, and the Chief Justice of India. So in that case, Union Cabinet Minister was not included. So this is one part. Now coming to the next thing, if we talk about the tenure, it is 6 years or until 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. Then we see that the salary and status, this is equivalent to a Supreme Court judge. So salary is approximately 2,50,000 rupees plus allowances. So the salary of the Chief Election Commissioner is 2.5 lakh rupees plus allowances. Okay. Then we see that the responsibility is to conduct elections for Parliament, State Legislature, President and Vice President. So these are the responsibilities of the Election Commission. Now, tell me about this one thing. In case of polity, you may have seen that there are certain things which are charged upon and there are certain things which are voted by the parliament. There are certain items, there are certain expenditures which are charged upon the consolidated fund of India, but there are certain other expenditures which are voted on by the parliament. So in case of election commission, the expenses, are they charged upon or are they voted upon? तो इलेक्शन कमीशन के केस में क्या है? Is it charged upon or is it voted upon? So why the reason CRISPR-Cas9, this Cas9? CRISPR-Cas9 is entirely different. CRISPR-Cas9 का इस टॉपिक से तो कोई लेना देना है नहीं. CRISPR is a guide RNA. Cas9 is a molecular seizure which is used for genetic modification. Charged upon, voted upon. Remember one thing, this is one of the major challenge of election commission. The expenses are voted. This is one exception in case of UPSC, in case of CAG, in case of other constitutional bodies. In case of other constitutional bodies, you will find that it is charged upon. But in case of Election Commission of India, it has remained in the voted by parliament category. It has remained in voted by parliament category. For a very long period of time, even the Election Commission has been demanding this. Election Commission has suggested multiple reforms, in which one of the reform proposed by Election Commission was to include its expenses in charged upon category rather than voted by. It is not charged upon, it is voted. So remember this one part. If we talk about this removal process, the Chief Election Commission can be removed in the same manner as a judge of Supreme Court, whereas the election commissioners can be removed by the president on recommendation of Chief Election Commissioner. Now again there is a question, is the CEC more powerful in decision making or not? If we see upon this, we have seen that election commissioner can be removed by the president on recommendation of Chief Election Commissioner, whereas the Chief Election Commissioner can be removed in the same manner as a judge of a Supreme Court. Now, if we are having this question, is the Chief Election Commissioner more powerful in decision making? Who will have more power? There are three people, the CEC plus 2 EC. So here we see that the decision is by majority. The decision by majority. The decision is taken by majority. So the election commissioners are also equally powerful. The election commissioners are equally powerful. The Chief Election Commissioner is not their boss. The Chief Election Commissioner is not the boss of the election commissioners. So they can have their independent decision, okay, and the decision will be taken by majority. So this is also one of the important part. Now coming to the next portion, the Silent Valley National Park. The Silent Valley National Park, yes, have equal voting power. Yes, correct. So now we are having this Silent Valley National Park. It is there in the news. Why? It has got 192 bird species. It has got 192 bird species. So this has been conducted by the Kerala Forest House and Malabar Natural History Society. So this is there in the news. Let us talk about this. But tell me one thing, why it is called as silent? Why the name is there? Why this is called as Silent Valley National Park? Why this is called as Silent Valley? इट्स नेम इज साइलेंट वैली नेशनल पार्क। तो अगर क्या आप यहाँ पे घूमने जाओगे तो आपको चुपचाप जाना पड़ेगा। इफ यू आर मूविंग हेयर यू हैव टू रिमेन साइलेंट, कि आप किसी से बात नहीं कर सकते। बट आई होप सी देखो कुमार श्याम से you have to give answers on basis of theory, not on basis of practicality. No natural disasters, नहीं। साइलेंट वैली नेशनल पार्क क्वाइट होता है देन अदर ट्रॉपिकल फॉरेस्ट। वहां की बर्ड की वजह से नेम, यस, cicadas. Okay. Cicadas are one such insect which are generally not present in this area. In other tropical forests, we find that cicadas are there in prominent number and they are continuously making some noise. But in Silent Valley National Park, it is generally quiet than other national parks. Okay. So what we see that this is called as silent because there is absence of the cicadas. They are absent there. This is producing a loud buzzing sound in many of the forest, in many of the tropical forest. But in this area, in Silent Valley National Park, it is generally absent. Sometimes it reaches there, but most of the time it remains absent. So that's why it has been called as Silent Valley National Park. It has been called as Silent Valley National Park. So this is one portion. Okay. This is the part of core of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. It is one of the few rainforests in India. There in Nilgiri mountains, from all sides, it is bounded by ridges, which is 900 meter to 2300 meter. It is a valley, silent valley. It is lying in the valley, surrounded by mountain ridges from all sides. So this is one of the part. There is a river called as Kunthi, or it is also called as Kunthi Puza. Kunthi Puza. Here you will find that tropical evergreen forest is there, subtropical broad-leaved hill forest, mountain wet temperate forest and grassland. These are the vegetations which you can see in this Silent Valley National Park. But remember one thing, it is one of the very prominent rainforest of India. Tourists तो वहां भी अशांति फैला सकते हैं. Yes, tourists can do anything. Okay. Now, this is having the lion-tailed macaque. This is having the lion-tailed macaque, which is quite prominent in this area. It is endemic to Western Ghat. It is also endangered species. So this is having the lion-tailed macaque, which is endangered also and endemic to the region of Western Ghats. Okay. This is also having the Nilgiri langur and Malabar giant squirrel. So these are certain species which we can see here. The Nilgiri langur, we are having this lion-tailed macaque and also the Malabar giant squirrel. So here we are having the Silent Valley National Park. You can see this location, the Silent Valley National Park. It is the part of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve also. So this is one region, Silent Valley National Park, very prominent area in Kerala. And Nilgiri tar can also be there. Nilgiri tar can also be there. But you can see that the Nilgiri tar mostly, see, this is a region of valley. So although you can find it, but mostly this Nilgiri tar, it is mostly towards the higher reaches. It is towards the higher reaches. So you can see them, but it is towards the higher reaches. The Nilgiri Tar, it is towards the higher regions. And this is in the valley portion. अब देखो, Cheetah was in news last day also, on 9th also, and Cheetah is in news today also. तो अभी देखो, कल तक जो था हमारे पास चीता का नंबर 30-35 था, but in today's newspaper now it has said that now it is 53. Okay, now we have got 53 cheetah in India. Indian born, if we talk about Indian born, so that is 33. We have got 33 Indian born and 20 brought from Africa. So now we see that there is a cheetah population. We have got 53. Last day, there was this one news that cheetah are moving to Rajasthan. Cheetah is moving towards Rajasthan. So maybe they are inspired by that song, Padharo Maro Desh. Okay. So what we see that maybe they are liking the Rajasthan cuisine. They may have also liked that song, Padharo Mare Desh. So now they are moving towards Rajasthan. Okay. So last day, this was one of the news that they are slightly moving towards this portion of Rajasthan. Okay. Now, if we look at them, okay, so like two cheetah, they have gone towards the Baran district in Rajasthan. They have traveled around 60 to 70 kilometers from Kuno, and they have been detected in Mangrol Range, Banj Amli Conservation Reserve. Okay. So in these locations, we see the cheetah. And see, they have the name KP2, KP3. Okay. I also initially have my name as KP. Okay. But it doesn't mean these cheetahs are my relatives. So here we see that we have got KP2 and KP3 cheetah. They have been moving towards the portion of Rajasthan. Okay. So they have been moving towards Rajasthan. If we look at this, okay, why they are doing this? Like the song on other side, the cuisine on other side, why they are doing this? They are doing because they want to establish their territory. They also want to expand their habitat range, and they want to maintain the genetic diversity. So these movements can help in establishing the territories, enhancing the habitat range, and even maintaining the genetic diversity. So due to these factors, the movement of cheetah towards Rajasthan is also being considered as a very very positive thing, that now the cheetahs are not only making India as their home, they are also now moving to the different locations. So this is one part. Now if we look at this part, okay, 29 adult cheetahs, they have been translocated from Africa and 9 have died. So we have got 20, and now it was earlier 28. Now it has become 33. So in total, we have got 53 cheetah in India. They have been brought in from Namibia, South Africa, and also Botswana. So some cheetahs have also been brought in from Botswana. So Namibia, South Africa, and Botswana. Botswana was there in the news for elephant and fight with Germany. Okay. Germany, some German agencies were trying to impose some sanction on Botswana or trying to pressurize Botswana. So Botswana said that we will send some elephants to your house. We will send some elephants to Germany. You can control them there. So Botswana was there in the news for elephants also. So what we see that there are 3 countries from which we have got the cheetah. One is from we have got from Namibia, South Africa and Botswana. So this is one of the part कि चीता की क्या status है. If we talk about them, Asiatic cheetah, this is critically endangered. This is critically endangered. Asiatic cheetah, they are found only in Iran. They have been extinct in India since 1952. They are smaller in size also as compared to African cheetah. They have got more fur, red eyes, smaller head and longer neck also. And they are listed in Appendix 1 and Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. But when we talk about the African cheetah, okay, the African cheetah is vulnerable. The African cheetah, it is not endangered, it is not extinct, it is in vulnerable category. So African cheetah, which has been introduced in India, are generally bigger as compared to Asiatic cheetah. So what you see here, this one is the Asian cheetah, this one is the African cheetah. ये Asian cheetah है, ये African cheetah है. You will find this, the cheetah, they can have a speed of 93 to 104 kilometers. Okay. They cannot roar, but they are generally chirping, barking and hissing. Cheetah, they are active during the day. The females are generally solitary and nomadic, whereas in this case, the males are forming coalitions with their brothers. So they have the brotherhood in this case. In case of lion, in case of tiger, in case of elephants, even in case of leopards, you will find that the males are often solitary. In lion, tiger, elephant, leopards, you will find that the male are often solitary, females are having group. But in case of cheetah, it is opposite. The males are having group, the females are solitary. Okay. So fraternity is famous there, brotherhood, okay, bhaichara, everything you can say. So do we pay these countries? So how do you think they are giving cheetah for free? अच्छा होता ईरान दे देता तो हाँ, we can have saved their cheetah. देखो, ईरान and India were making deal for cheetah, but they wanted lion. उनको lion चाहिए था. In replacement of cheetah, they wanted Asiatic lions. So there was a proposal that some lions will be given to Iran in exchange of the cheetah from there. But the deal was not materialized. Okay. How much? देखो, हम खरीद नहीं रहे हैं डायरेक्ट कि हाँ चीता के हिसाब से रेट लगाओगे. You know that there will be no such direct payment. Payment will be in other mode. So Iran and India were also having deal, but in exchange of other things. Now, coming to this one part, the Musi River project. Okay. So this project is there in Telangana. Okay. If you look at this, here we are having the Musi River. This is the Musi River which we see here. Let me show you the map. Okay. This is the Musi River which you can see here. It is part of this Krishna River. This is the Krishna River. Krishna River. Here you can see the Musi River, which is the tributary of river Krishna. It is the tributary of river Krishna. Okay. So what we see here, this Musi River, it is passing through Hyderabad for around 55 kilometers. Okay. And most of the time it is looking like a sewage channel, but now the government is trying to revive it. It looks like more as a drain than as a river. In Delhi also you can find that there are many such rivers which look like a drain, a sewage drain. So in same manner, we are having this Musi river which is passing through this Hyderabad. Okay. And the Telangana government wants to turn this river into a perennial one. So it is like trying to develop the leisure space, shopping areas and other thing on this river bank. So that's why this has become famous. So it has also got two such rivers, Musa river and Asi river. So Musa plus Asi equals Musi. Okay. So we have got the Musi rivers. It is coming from Anantagiri hillocks of Vikarabad district in Telangana. So that's why this is there in the news. Okay. This has been there in the news, and even a Gandhi statue has been proposed on this. Okay. There will be a statue of this Mahatma Gandhi also on this river, on this project of the river. Okay. So that is one thing which we see here. ये सभी वो topics थे जो हम लोग को आज देखना था. We have seen these topics. First, we have seen about this one part. What is this? Gravitational wave, removal of CEC, Silent Valley, Cheetah, and Musi River. What information I have got? एक information तो ये मिली है कि mock test online registration हो रहा है. Online going on. Okay. So mock test online registration is going on. Let me just open it in front of you. Okay. Okay. Here itself, you will find this open test column. In open test column also, you will find this. This is the UPSC open mock test, GS and CSAT. If you click it here, so then you have to give this entire information. Okay. And like yes, right now what we can see that it is having this online, offline options only. Okay. So I will send this to the team to add the online option also. Okay. So I will ask the team to do it, update it as soon as possible, and then I will let you know. Okay. ADB ने लोन दिया है ना इसके लिए सर जी. हाँ, ADB has given loan. When there is no opposition, then who takes part in CEC? देखो, it is quite simple. You need 2 members. So you have 3 members, so even 2 members can take decision. In maths, focus on probability, number series, then average proportion, time and work. इस पे focus करो. Permutation and combination also. This is free for all. Okay, Chanchal, let me see what is possible. Let me ask from the team that what can be done with respect to assumption and other type of question. I will ask from the team about this and then I will let you know. Okay. Meanwhile, for the test, I will tell the team the online option is not there and then I will let you know. Any other question? Okay. Test is free for all. Open mock test is there, so you can register. So thank you everyone. Take care and all the best. Thank you.